boast of the Gridiron.
Nabers and Phillips among the PFF's best rookies. I think, I'll tell you what, boy, once again, and you even look at Newman, our second round pick, another phenomenal. I mean, this draft class was fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Like I said, we're going to go a little bit more in depth and detail, probably maybe tomorrow, or maybe what's the night, maybe Saturday or Sunday night, whatever. Talk about this whole rookie class. Right, and how well they've been. I mean, just Shane really knocked it out of the park here. And as I said, once again, we really need another grand slam. That would be absolutely fantastic. But Nabers and Phillips among PFF's best rookies. Got here? Hear it? All right, now. This is from Big Blue View. John Mara isn't the only one who noticed the Giants rookies class. Giants have very little to boast about these days. True. They're coming off a 3-win season where they lost every divisional matchup and earned one victory at home, and the Week 17 victory consequently cost them the number 1 overall selection in the 2025 NFL Draft. Nevertheless, the Giants will power forward with Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll. One of John Mara's incentives to retain the maligned general manager was the Giants' 2024 NFL Draft class. Schoen selected 2 1,000-plus yards from scrimmage players on offense and several other potential building blocks. Absolutely. It's early, but the most recent draft seems much more impactful than Schoen's previous first 2. Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. Which we discussed in the draft's end of the season report card. But Pro Football Focus agreed as both wide receiver Malik Nabers and cornerback Dru Phillips ranked as 2 of the best rookies in the class. Nabers was also named part of the PFF All-Rookie team. Nabers was the first wide receiver listed, and PFF's description of their 3 wide receiver selections, Brian Thomas, Ladd McConkey. Yes, I mean the Chargers had Alt and McConkey too, right? So they drafted 2 of the top rookies as well too. So they had a really good class as well too. The big 3 receivers drafted Nabers despite some inconsistent quarterback play. But see, also you look at McConkey, right? He's got Herbert throwing the ball to him. Okay. We got Malik Nabers, right? We had 4 different quarterbacks throwing the ball to him. With Tim Boyle throwing the ball to him, right? Right. So, Nabers had the highest grade of all rookie receivers with a top 10 finish. While he was a clear number 1, it was a battle between 3 for the remaining 2 spots. Marvin Harrison Jr., remember, he got taken in front, right? Remember? Thank you, Cardinals. Thank you. Good job. I'll take Malik. You can have Marvin. Marvin Harrison Jr. was the man to miss out. So the Cardinals took the wrong guy, right? Still, all the signs point to this being a historic draft class. Nabers finished the season with 109 catches on 170 targets for 1,204 yards with 7 touchdowns. He broke the Giants' single-season reception mark of Steve Smith in 2009, and would have broken Puka Nakua's single-season reception mark. The fellow rookie Brock Bowers, a tight end, set the record hours after Nabers in Week 18. But Brock Bowers, I believe, played in every game. Malik Nabers did not. Had Malik Nabers played in every game, Malik Nabers would have the overall rookie record, without question. PFF understood Nabers' impact and listed him as their 3rd overall graded rookie performer, just behind Buccaneers running back Bucky Irving and Washington quarterback Jaden Daniels. Here's their grade and description of Nabers. Nabers delivered an impressive rookie season for the Giants, averaging 2.17 yards per route run and earning an 87.1 PFF receiving grade. Targeted 165 times, he held on 109 receptions for 1,204 yards. PFF's next highest graded wide receiver was Jacksonville's Brian Thomas Jr. with an 82. Dru Phillips was the 13th highest graded rookie And the second highest graded defensive back, Phillips, graded at a 77.5. I'll take that. 10 ways to Tuesday. Phillips was a strong close to the line of scrimmage in his first season, earning a 78.1 run defensive grade for the Giants. He was solid in coverage, too, earning a 75.8 coverage grade and allowing just 373 yards from 335 snaps in coverage. Now he gave up some receptions, yeah, but there weren't. The average yards per reception was very, very low, right? And he was very good in run support. I mean, fantastic. Absolutely, the third round knocked it out of the park with this guy. Let's just hope, like with all the other guys, he can stay healthy. Because, let's say, I don't remember how much time Tracy missed, if any, or Muasau. But I mean, you look at the top four guys, right? Malik missed a couple games, right? Nubin is out. His season's over with. Season was over with, right? He got injured. Phillips missed a few games, and then Theo Johnson, his season ended too. So, once again, hard to believe, but the top four guys are absolutely great picks, but injuries, shocking, I know. Phillips finished the season with 71 total tackles, 2 forced fumbles, an interception, a sack, 1 pass defense, and 31 stops in 14 games. His ability to fit the run from the nickel spot allows defensive coordinators to go lighter against heavier personnel, which can be invaluable if other roster areas are more complete. So, he's just a very, very overall, complete player in the slot. So that's, we got Nubin, right? And we got Phillips, 2 fantastic, certainly building blocks going forward, right? Let's just keep our fingers crossed and all that, for a couple of things. One, these guys can stay healthy, right? I mean, I don't know. We just jinxed, cursed, no idea why our players just cannot stay healthy. Some other teams can, but ours just seem to be jinxed, right? But not only that, right, is that one, so they can stay healthy, and 2, right, is that we develop them. Hopefully, can you imagine? If Nubin gets a little bit better, right, with Jerome Henderson, good coach, and Phillips, gets a little bit better, right? I'm not asking for maybe Hall of Famers or nothing like that, but can they get even a little bit better in the next couple of years? Be fantastic. But the big thing is, can we re-sign him? Right? Because, right? Xavier McKinney, Landon Collins, right? 4 years and bye-bye, right? We don't want you anymore. Now, I can understand. Shane, he has, whatever, piece of paper, and he, the positions, right? Thou shalt not pay more than such and such for safety. Thou shalt not pay $14 million for a running, whatever. He has his, what he's willing to pay for certain positions, and apparently paying $17 million for a safety was not in the cards for Shane. He did not want that. He paid the big bucks for the edge receiver, the edge rusher, Burnsy. Right, but so we replaced him. Nubin had more tackles than McKinney. Okay, of course, McKinney had far more interceptions, so of course that outdoes everything. But you also look at it, McKinney cost 17 times the amount of money that Nubin did too. So, but good for McKinney, right? But we certainly have 2 young building blocks on defense. We got some fine pieces. Now, see if we can add another couple pieces to the puzzle. That'd be fantastic. Really, really fantastic.